Students in more than 100 countries took to the streets Friday demanding action on climate change. An estimated 150,000 students and adults took part in school walkouts organized mainly through social media and word of mouth. Kenneth Craig is here with more on Friday's Global Action. Kenneth, good morning.
Well, good morning to you, Anthony. Students skipped school across the world to voice their concerns about a warming planet that they believe could be inhospitable by the time they reach adulthood. They protested in all corners of the world. In Europe, more than 150,000 gathered from Paris to Rome and Berlin. In Australia, tens of thousands took to the streets in Sydney, while kids gathered in India. And across the United States, from New York to St. Paul.
The earth is dying. Stop denying. We call for a real national emergency.
And San Francisco.
We are the next generation, and we deserve to have a livable future.
The movement began last year with Greta Thunberg, a 16-year-old from Sweden. Thunberg gained attention with weekly protests outside the Swedish parliament and by taking her message to world leaders at the United Nations Climate Change Conference known as COP24.
You are not mature enough to tell it like it is. Even that burden you leave to us children.
Thunberg told crowds in Stockholm Friday the world faces an existential crisis. A day earlier, she spoke to CBSN.
I just thought that nothing is happening and no one is doing anything to fight climate change. And if no one does anything, then I will have to do something.
As Thunberg's story spread, youth around the world rallied to her side. Like 13-year-old Alexandria Villasenor. The Youth Climate Strike U.S. co-founder has been skipping school to protest outside the United Nations every Friday for the past 3 months. Her message to politicians?
We will continue striking until the necessary actions are taken. We will not be stopping.
One tangible change students demanded is for countries to become carbon neutral as soon as possible. For her efforts, Greta Thunberg this week was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, and she took to Twitter to say
pretty powerful, but to hear a 16-year-old tell adults we're not mature enough to tell it like it is.
Exactly, and even more amazing to think about, she started all of this, she started thinking about climate change when she was just 8 years old.
Wow. Have we seen anything like this ever?
It's really incredible. I mean, nothing like this. I mean, this started last year, and then now look at probably more than 1 million people they're estimating protested yesterday.
Yeah, we saw a lot of the Parkland students obviously responding to that, but this on the worldwide scale, it's amazing.
Mobilized in the same way.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.